How CIOs can solve the security puzzle. Tips and techniques for CIOs to use in order to secure both their IT department and their company. Written by Dr. Jim Anderson. Narrated by Dr. Jim Anderson. Acknowledgements. Any book like this one is the result of years of real-world work experience. In my over 25 years of working for 7 different firms, I've met countless fantastic people, and I've also been mentored by some truly exceptional ones. Although I've probably forgotten some of the people who made me the person that I am today, here is my attempt to finally give them the recognition that they so truly deserve. Thomas P. Anderson, Art Pewitt, Bobby Marshall, Bob Boggs. This book is dedicated to my family, Lori, Maddie, Nick, and Ben. None of this would have been possible without their constant love and support. Thanks for always believing in me and providing me with the strength to always be willing to go out there and be my best for you. About the author. I must confess that I never set out to be a CIO. When I went to school, I studied computer science and thought that I'd get a nice job programming, and that would be that. Well, at least part of that plan worked out. My first job was working for Boeing on their FA-18 fighter jet program. I spent my days programming fighter jet software in assembly language, and I loved it. The U.S. government decided to save some money and went looking for other countries to sell the plane to. This put me in an unfamiliar role. I started to meet with foreign military officials, and I ended up having to manage groups of engineers who were working on international projects. Time moved on, and so did I. I found myself working for Siemens, the big German telecommunications company. They were making phone switches and selling them to the 7 U.S. phone companies. The problem was that the switches were too complicated. Customers couldn't tell the difference between one complicated phone switch from another complicated phone switch. Once again, I found myself working with sales and marketing teams to find ways to make the great technology that the engineers had developed understandable to both internal and external customers. I've spent over 25 years working as a senior IT professional for both big companies and startups. This has given me an opportunity to learn what it takes to manage an IT department in ways that will allow it to maximize its output while becoming a valuable part of the overall company. I now live in Tampa, Florida, where I spend my time managing my consulting business, Blue Elephant Consulting, teaching college courses at the University of South Florida, and traveling to work with companies like yours to share the knowledge that I have about how to create and manage successful IT departments. I'm always available to answer questions, and I can be reached at Dr. Jim Anderson, Blue Elephant Consulting.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?